Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show you the expectations for the students when we are doing a put together window pane, and put together is the action and addition is the operation. So the first thing we look at is this is considered a story. So when the students see a story, that tells them that this is a window pane, that we're going to use the 4-step process to solve it. So the first thing we do is read the story. It says, Farmer Brown has 3 horses on his farm. He also has 7 cows. How many cows and horses does he have? I ask my students, what is their brain telling them? Does their brain tell them that they're doing put together, or does their brain tell them that we're doing takeaway? And when the story says Farmer Brown has 3 horses on his farm, he also has 7 cows. How many cows and horses does he have? And their brain should be thinking, oh, I'm doing put together because I'm putting together the cows and the horses. So our brain is already thinking that we're doing put together. The next thing that we do is we highlight our question. And the way that I have the students highlight the question is they start at the question mark and they highlight backwards so they get to the period. That is the easiest way for our students to find the question. Then we look for the 2 most important things in the question, the who and the what. We only circle the important words in our question. Everything else is considered trash. How many is always considered trash because it's in every single question. Cows. Cows is important to me because that is a what. What am I counting? I'm counting the cows. And is a baby word. That's what I call it. It's not important. And horses I'll circle because that is a what. Does he have? I don't need those words. I'm only counting the whats. Now in this question, it's not talking about a who. And a who is normally a name. And the students won't see a name in this question, so there's not a who in this question. Then we go back to the story and we read it again to see if we find any important information. Farmer Brown. That is a who. The students will circle that, and they remember that that's a who by drawing a little stick man. Has 3 horses. Again, I'm going to circle 3 horses, and that's my what. What does Farmer Brown have? He has 3 horses. He also has 7 cows. What does Farmer Brown have? 7 cows. I'm going to circle that, and that is a what too. So again, what's important that you get in the story is a who and a what, and we're finding those things and circling and labeling them in the question. You will always have a what in your stories. You will not always have a who. Everything we circle in the question, we will write in our first box. This is our main idea box. So I'm going to write cows, horses. And I'm going to start my model drawing. In this box is a model drawing, and it's the picture that the students will draw when they're solving their question. So first I'll draw my who and my what. Who are we talking about? We're talking about Farmer Brown. I always just put the first letters in his name, Farmer Brown. And what does Farmer Brown have? Well, the first number that we're talking about is horses. Farmer Brown has horses. Is there another what in the story? Yes, there is. It's a cow. So I'm going to start another unit bar. Farmer Brown, and he has cows. Now you might be asking, what is a unit bar? Here we're going to start our unit bars. How many horses does Farmer Brown have? He has 3. 1, 2, 3. I always have the students label their boxes, and they put a number on top. Now how many cows does Farmer Brown have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Label. And put put your bracket. Okay. We are putting these two numbers together, and we want to know how many cows and horses. So we put a bracket at the end with a question mark showing how many cows and horses will it be when we put this together. Then we come down to the bottom. We've done our model drawing. This is called a model drawing. And we're coming down to the bottom to do our number sentence. We have 3 plus 7. We have the students write it vertically instead of horizontally. This prepares them for second grade. We tell the students not to use their hands or Unifix cubes because this model drawing will answer that question for them. All they have to do is count their boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. And then this fourth box, to help them with this fourth box, because right now they have trouble remembering what they're going to write, I have these cards. These cards can be found on my website to help them with their homework. Because we did addition, this box is meant for them to tell me how did they get their answer. And they got their answer by adding 3 and 7 to get a sum of 10. The sum is this number here, 10. Sum is the answer to when we're doing addition. So this is what a put together addition word problem should look like.